Hi guys, I hope you're going really well and having a wonderful day. Today I thought I would do a haul of some purchases I've picked up over the last fortnight. Some have been pre-orders, but the most have been just things I've seen out and about and decided I needed in my stationery drawers. So let's get started. I'll just move it all to the side and I'll start with this gorgeous little thing. So I picked up a TWSBI Eco. This is my second TWSBI Eco, and I got it in a 1.1 nib. I don't know if you can see that well. I am really enjoying this pen. I've inked it up with Edelstein Pyrite Ink of the Year. As you can see there, it's got a nice shimmer to it. I will say about the ink that it has got green undertones, so if you're not a fan of that, maybe steer clear from it. But the pen itself is showing the shimmer very beautifully when I write with it, so I'm really enjoying this. The bad thing is that I bought it from Pulp, which I found out very recently. Pulp are only 10 minutes from my house. They're an online only store, but they do click and collect, and that is such a wonderful but also very bad news for me, knowing that I can click and collect, and generally within 10-20 minutes of placing your click and collect, the order is ready for pickup. So I'm going to have to control myself there, but I'm very thankful for this pen. I also picked up this Peanuts clip. This was also from Pulp Addiction, actually. I got them on the same day. I love Snoopy, so I couldn't really help myself. And it's a good size and it's so strong. It's a really tough clip. Also, I like that it's got these little rubber stoppers on the inside, so it's not going to ruin your paper as well or press down on the paper too hard. It's going to protect it. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to get the matching set because I really do like them, and they have got a really great Charlie Brown one as well. So that's another quick purchase. I went to Milligram and I got the Penco clipboard. I didn't need it, but it's just so tiny and cute, so I couldn't help myself. And while I was there, they had this really great sticker that says I love carbs, and you know what, I do love carbs, so I got that. And I might actually end up just putting this on my wall behind my desk and just displaying it just like this because I think it's really adorable. I also got MD cream tape, which I have always used this brand, which I do like, but I thought I might like to try this one and see how it's going, and I think this one is a little bit better. It might just be me overthinking things, but I'm quite enjoying this one. Having said that, if I had to make a choice, it's like same. They're just as good as each other, but maybe I just like the shape of this one. I think it's really cute, and it's quite a good tape, and it's also on the back, which I found really interesting, is you can tighten it if it becomes loose sometimes. So I really like that. I haven't had an issue with it yet, but yeah, it's just been a really nice cream tape to use. I went into Standard Products, which is like part of Daiso, like an upper class Daiso, I'd say, and they had these really great sticker sets, and I thought they'd be really cool for travel journaling. So, and I think they were only about $5 or $6, which it's a little bit pricey for Standard Products, but they have these great stickers inside, which are like travel stickers. So I thought these were really cute, and I can definitely use them in my travel journal. And I've also got these here, and I just love these. I think they're adorable and really retro looking, so I picked those up. And they also had these kind of souvenir style stickers, which I really liked. Oh. Excuse me. So they've got some really cute ones, as you can see. and for $6 I'll end up using them. I know I will. There's, I believe, 2 or 3 of each style. So I really like these. I think these are great. I've promised myself that I will not be buying any more stickers until I go to Japan, and yet every time I see a sticker that I like, I just can't help myself. So I've changed that promise to I will not be buying any more sticker sheets until I go to Japan. And I think that will be easier for me. I have so many sticker sheets already that are just collecting dust, so no more. I've got to get through what I've got. I also picked up some pet tape. I've never had pet tape before, so I'm a bit excited about this. I really love Eric Small Things, and this is just so cute. Look at that. So it's all just stationery. It's all adorable. Let me try and straighten this. And it's like quite, as you can see, it just keeps going and going and going. It's about 1 meter long, and there's 3 repeats. So there's just so much in it. So I'm really excited to start using this. I stopped in at the information centre in the city, and they had some really cute stuff. I got this Melbourne sticker. I have actually a really large stamp of this on my fridge, and I wanted the sticker for one of my planners, so I grabbed that. I got 2 postcards because I really enjoy post-crossing. If you've never done post-crossing, it's just a really nice way to send and receive postcards internationally. I've only been doing it for maybe 3 months, but it's just brightens my day when I get a postcard from a faraway place, and I've started saving them, so that's been really cool. And I finally found the Australian Adventure passport, and I guess this is Australia's answer to Japan's Eki stamps, because as you can see, it's like this on the inside, and then here you can start collecting stamps from around Australia, and online there's actually a list of places you can go to pick up stamps. I don't know if I'll remember to take it with me when I can go out and about, but I'm definitely going to take it to the city when I go again next week and try and collect the stamps in the city. And in the back, it's just got a little page where you can journal and write about what you've seen. It is probably for kids, but I really, really like it. I think it's just a really cute thing, and you know, why not? I think I'm a child at heart, so I'm completely okay with having this. So I picked that up. What else? Oh, my favourite A6 MD grid paper notebooks. I always like to have a couple of these at home. I gave one to my daughter, so I didn't have a spare, and I like to have a spare, so I grabbed one of these as well. I feel like you can't go wrong with the Midori MD notebook. They're just, as far as I'm concerned, they're the best notebooks you can have. What else? I picked up a hobonichi dragon, and I actually got this stamp, this badge at the information centre in the city. I just love it. I think it's so cute, and it's I love anything Melbourne. You know, I get to live here, and I'm really excited about that. I like this hobonichi cover for 2 reasons. It's got a zip here to keep your stationery supplies on the go, and inside, I'll just pop these out so you can see properly. Inside, it's just pretty nice and simple, and you can obviously just have the one book, but I've decided to use it in this way and slip 2 in like this, and it closes really lovely, and it's got that stamp closure. The reason I actually bought this is because this is going to be the one I take to Japan. I like that I can have my pens and erasers in here, and then in here I'm just organizing it in a way so that I have got, oh my gosh, where's it gone? It's on this one. I have got my itinerary set up, even though I'm not going for months. I just like to be, I'm a pre-planner. I've got my itinerary set up, and then I've just stamped my days, so I can just write a brief note of what I've done on that day. And then the idea will be that in this one will be where I actually do my Japan travel journal. So I'm hoping that'll work for me. So I want to take very little with me because I don't want to carry too much while I'm overseas. I'm actually a very, very light packer when it comes to international travel. So I'm going to take this and then just one of my passport size traveler's notebooks to collect Eki stamps. So this was definitely a necessary purchase. The mustard is not as vibrant as it looked online. And at first I was like, baby poo. But now I'm actually really, really liking the colour. It's grown to me quite a bit. And I could definitely see myself getting this Tragan in the weeks size for next year. But we'll see what happens. I couldn't help myself when I saw that Milligram had these great planners, clear planners. I was actually looking for something to write brain dumps in, and I thought, you know what, this is perfect. It's no fuss. It was cheap at around $29. It's got a heap of pages. It comes with a ruler and stickers. I'm actually really looking forward to decorating this front page. And what sealed the deal for me is that there's a baby one, and obviously it's miniature, so I had to have it. And it's pretty much the same. It's really cute. I'm going to clip it to my Sula bag, and I'll definitely decorate this as well with mini stickers. So I'm looking forward to getting started with my brain dumps, especially because I don't sleep really well at night because there's a lot going through my head. So I'm hoping if I write it all down, I'll actually get a good night's sleep. So I'm looking forward to starting this. And finally, I pre-ordered the 20th anniversary Traveler's Notebook customization kit, and I've had it sitting on since last week. I've had it sitting on my shelf since last week. I have opened it up and gone through it, and I thought I'd show you guys what it comes with. As you can see, it's a really cute case. I quite like it. It was a tin that sold me more than what the contents is. I am a sucker for a really cute tin. If I open it up, you can see pretty much all the bits and bobs it comes with, and I'll take you through it just quickly. So you get this clip commemorating 20 years of Traveler's Notebook. It's just their usual style clip. It's nothing fancy. There is these 2 stamps, which are really, really cute. And I believe in the future partner shops will be selling a mini Traveler's Notebook with this little cute face on it from what I've seen online. So I'm very much looking forward to adding that to my collection. It comes with a whole heap of stamps that basically commemorate the last 20 years of Traveler's Notebook and their collaborations and what they have done. So there's Pan Am, there's Traveler's Train. So I really, really like these. I think they're great. I do think that they're too cute to use, so they'll probably just sit there, but I still think that they are. I love this one. This one is so cute. I still think that they are adorable. So it comes with those. It comes with a really cute charm. I do like the Traveler's charms, and this one is double-sided unlike most, which are only single-sided. I really like this logo, so if I use it, this will be the size that I use. And lastly, it comes with the history guide, which I've not yet read, but it does commemorate every year for the last 20 years and all the collabs and things they've done, so this will be a good read. And the bottom of the tin has got this really cute print on it. I'm going to be honest about this. This was 150 Australian dollars, and I sat there and did my maths and worked it out. And yes, I understand that they are limited edition items. I do very much get that. But also, if I took it into Australian pricing, what you get is not worth $150. So these in Australia are about $20 to $25. These are about $15. stamps, you're looking at $20. Sorry, stickers, you're looking at about $20. Stamps, maybe $25 for the both of them, maybe $30 for the both of them. So what you pay for is not necessarily indicative of what you're getting. I feel like it's a little bit, they could have put more in it for the price. I do understand it is a limited edition, but also I just feel like there could have been a little bit more in there. They could have included one of their great pens, which that would have definitely made it worth it. But yeah, I just feel like it's a little bit poor for the price, especially at AU $150. I'd love to know how much it's worth in the US. But yeah, that is all the stuff I've picked up over the last 2 weeks. And now I need to put myself on a very strict no buying. I'd like to say no stationery purchasing, but one can dream, right? So thank you for sticking around, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you next week. Take care. Bye, guys.